Yo, how's it hanging, everyone? This is Grade Circle 17, and here we go. 10 things WWE wants you to forget about CM Punk, and it's made by what culture? So without further ado, let's just get this shit started, okay? Alright.
Charles Montgomery Punk and the WWE have a frosty relationship, in the same way that Antarctica is a frosty continent. Punk quacked Big Vin's Playhouse of Greasy Boys 2 years ago, but WWE fans are still talking about him today. Well, I'm still talking about him today. Now, like all the other guys that have burnt their big
You're not the only one
with Scary Vincent, with this list I really could just say everything and knock off to enjoy my burgeoning drinking problem, but where's the fun in that? For you, I mean, not me. Let's say Punk returned to WWE in the future. Here's what they'd want swept under the carpet. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are 10 things WWE wants.
You always gotta show a picture of yourself. Do you love yourself that much, dude?
He lost his first world title in the worst way. One of the reasons cited by Chick Magnet Punk for leaving the company was the lack of respect he was given as champion. And when you look at how his first run ended, it's hard not to go, yep. Punk was first crowned World Heavyweight Champion back in June 2008, cashing in on Edge. He defended the championship on pay-per-view twice, first against Batista, retaining it via double DQ after a cane attack. Not great. Then against JBL at SummerSlam. Instead of defending it for a third time at Unforgiven, however, he was attacked backstage and kicked in the head by Randy Orton.
Oh my god.
He was too injured to compete, and the title was taken off him.
Now that was fucking bullshit.
He got a bad case of the ouchies, and they just stripped him like that. He wasn't even out for long. He tried to get the title back a week later.
No, he didn't defend it!
Source. Number 9, the uncomfortable off-the-record interview. Cookie Master Punk is known for being something of a cantankerous old salt.
Hey, Steve the Devil!
Suffer no fools gladly, and that includes people in the media. Punk's at the point where he knows what his time is worth, and if you waste it, then he's going to be CM Grump, as Michael Landsberg discovered when he interviewed him for Off the Record on TSN.
That disrespecting cocksucker.
Parody video ribbing Punk for having no UFC opponent planned or even a weight class. As the interview ran on, Punk gets visibly surlier before mocking Landsberg, saying, "It's funny to me, you try to be friendly, you try to act like you're my friend, and then when you get me on camera, you try to act like the cool kid in school," then calling him out for thinking he's hot shit. The interviewer, flustered, calls him disrespectful for drinking coffee on his show, and oh, it's just so awkward, it's just so hot.
Well, I would smoke some fucking weed on a show.
Important to WWE, and if Punk ever made it back to the company, they probably want people to forget this intense little experience.
WWE wants you to forget everything, cause they're shit!
WWE doesn't talk about TNA.
Fuck no, they
The
don't!
rest of like RVD disappears for a bit to be on TNA. Vince is like, oh, RVD? No idea. Where is he? He's probably dead. Yeah, that's it. He's dead. RVD stands for really very dead. Hey, RVD's back. Where have you been, RVD? Doesn't matter. Oh, he's gone again. He's dead. Cool Mint Punk spent some time with TNA from 2002 to 2004, but in the Best in the World DVD WWE produced about his career, the only mention made of his time there was that he worked in Nashville on Wednesdays. WWE was happy to mention Ring of Honor, but TNA? no way.
I don't get it. Why is Vince afraid to mention TNA? He'll mention Ring of Honor, and it's a lot smaller than TNA.
Occasional homophobic slur. I know this guy.
Fat John Cena! The fuck was that?
Macho lad blokey bloke business that it is has been home to its fair share of glad-provoking bollocks in its time, Billy and Chucky and Rico being chief offenders 1, 2 and 3. But with the whole be a star anti-bullying thing, WWE
oh, not this shit.
Homophobic outcries,
fucking politically correct cocksuckers.
Loose on a fan at a house show shouting, "You have a vagina" at him.
Yes, one of the best famous lines!
WWE. Look, what happens at a house show stays.
Roman Reigns has a vagina!
It doesn't. Forever. Number 6. His lawsuit with a WWE doctor. Chuck Mosley Punk is currently engaged in a protracted and public legal dispute with one of WWE.
I don't give a fuck about that. That's between CM Punk and the doctor.
His silence on leaving WWE for the first time on Colt Cabana's podcast said that Aman's negligence over the staph infection he had could have killed him. And Aman,
well, I guess it could have.
Paraphrase.
Well, some people say CM Punk was just whining and shit, but
suing him for libel and defamation of character. Punk moved to have the claim struck down, but it was upheld earlier this year and won't be going away anytime soon, much as WWE would like it to. Number 5, his first 5-star match was for another company. In the last 18 years,
I fucking hate Vince.
one match that's ranked a perfect 5 stars on a Dave Meltzer scale of super duper wrestling matches. That match was at Money in the Bank 2011, and it starred Big Match John and Crooked Moonsault Punk. Considering that WWE have only received...
A lot of people said that was a good match. Match of the year.
It's not something they would ever want you to forget. What they're less chuffed about is sharing the fact that this wasn't Punk's first 5-star match. Nope, he bagged that little gem in Ring of Honor against Samoa Joe. Second's okay, but everyone remembers their first, and WWE would like you to forget that it wasn't with them. Number 4,
fucking hate
Punk on his wedding day. If you say nothing else about Vinnie Mac, the man can shop for wedding gifts, whether it was a diamond-encrusted
what the fuck? On a man's wedding day, getting fired!
And a big plate of Who Gives a Crap for Bully Ray and Brooke.
Holy
He
shit.
saved his best for Cornelius Middlesex Punk. When Punk walked out of WWE, he wasn't fired straight away. No, he was just suspended for 2 months. It was only on June the 13th, 2014, that Punk received his severance papers, which, by the way, was also his...
And WWE just loved to have CM Punk back.
Vince apologized to Punk live on the Stone Cold podcast, citing a failure in communication within the company.
Publicity stunt!
On purpose. Yeah, that apology's not been accepted. Whether or not WWE did it on purpose, and look at Vince's face, with someone with a face like that stooped so low, it's a big blow to their PR. Number 3, when the Punk hits a fan. Hitting people is fun. Let's just remember what company we're talking about here, but turns out that when you hit fans in the face, it's somewhat... escaping through the crowd with his WWE.
That was funny.
To be a little fair to Punk, the fans were all up in his business. Security wasn't doing a good job, and from this footage you can see fans shoving and hitting Punk, really getting more and more, to use a medical term, piss angry. After one slap to the head too many, he turns around and blows the man across the face, breaking his glass down. Tragically, it wasn't even that fan who hit him. The dude was framed. The little dude in white slaps Punk's head, then...
I knocked the shit out of little pissant!
Bad form, dude in white. You're a douche. Number 2, his comments about Susan G. Komen. If you've been watching WWE for the past few years, you know...
More politically correct bullshit!
Komen for the Cure, the biggest breast cancer...
Be a star! Or charity! Susan G. Komen!
Cancer with all its superstars, heels or faces...
Why can't WWE rise above cancer? Get rid of the fucking PG bullshit!
On Stephanie McMahon's face when cement mixer Punk took to Twitter on October 1st and wrote, "If you're going to give money to a company that claims to raise money for finding a cure for cancer, please do some research. Komen is a scam." SpaghettiOs. Regardless of what you think of Komen, good or ill, Punk publicly savaging one of WWE's major affiliates is a huge bridge to burn. Genuinely the sort of thing that might prevent Punk ever returning unless the Komen partnership ends.
Vince would just do whatever he can. He'll offer him a shit ton of money or something.
WWE like to feel needed. They want to project the image that they are where everyone wants to end up. That people couldn't possibly have careers beyond V. McMahon and his travel.
Say the man loves himself! Fuck you! Vince, piece of shit!
A resounding one, which was simply... I don't need you. It's a humbling experience.
Oh, that hurts, don't it, Vince? He don't need you!
To humble a rock, or the sea. It was an indication that they are not the be-all and end-all for their stuff.
Wish all the wrestlers just fucking walk out on Vince until he improves his fucking product!
Smackdown for the company and a bitter pill for WWE to swallow. They had been CM Punked. And that's our list. Did we miss any out? Tell us about it in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and you can even follow me on Twitter here. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and I'll see you soon.
Alright, good for you, man. Anyway, if you want to watch the original video, link is in the description. Yeah, go watch it! Fuck! Well, I'm gonna go off here and smoke some weed, and I need to relax some, and I feel really good today. So yeah, I'll get back on here some other time. Me and Bubba will do some reaction. When we get the chance, you know, we don't always get time as like we used to, but we've got a couple things holding us back, but we'll get to them eventually. This year, maybe later this year, things will get a lot more better, I hope. So I'm gonna go now. So yeah, now then, give this video a thumbs up and shit, leave your feedback, and yeah, subscribe, motherfuckers. Well, that's all the shit I have for now, everyone. So until next time, peace out, and bye-bye, bitches!